to Chicks and Salsa. My name is Carrie. To my left is Dawn, and to my right is Jen. And maybe that's not how they show on your screen, but that's how I see it. Technology is lovely. I'm running into two different options at the moment.
How was everybody's week so far?
Yep. Snowy, cold, and I got a new car. So there's that. Those
Yay.
That's the three things.
Wait, you got a new car. I had to go take mine to get the repair for my wreck last month. So yeah.
Jeez, yeah,
I felt so bad when you texted me, and I literally didn't even have my phone in my office earlier, Dawn. I was actually doing my job. I know. Then I looked down and I was like,
I said, I texted her, I said,
I'm so sorry.
I think I'm by your house.
Right? Because I got something you want, boo.
Yes. So just so y'all know, if you ever need a cigar run and you're out of town and they're limited, Jen's your girl.
As long as you're in Charlotte.
As long as you're in Charlotte. I texted her and I said, hey, what are you doing? Are you busy? Because the cigar lounge opens at 2 and they have a limited supply of this special edition cigar.
And I got you 4.
She got me 4.
That's awesome.
Carrie, awesome. And again, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. Sorry, ladies.
Well, I don't smoke cigars. I have another avenue I smoke. So
that's not quite legal or illegal in North Carolina. Got it.
Well, it is legal here.
Oh, God.
Well, you wouldn't break any rules. I know that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make sure I have my halo showing you.
Got the
halo. Please. Halo? No.
I did the horns. You can just see the halo. It's all good.
It's all good.
She's a
sweetie pie.
Oh, yeah. So did y'all get a chance to see the video that I put in earlier about Debo Swaney and what he was saying about the NIL transfer portal or transfer portal?
I did actually. Yes.
Yes.
So here's my thing. Like, over the years, I begrudgingly started really respecting Debo Swaney just because he's so stoic with what he believes. He's got a great culture down at Clemson. He pushes his student athletes to do the right thing. He's not one to really go into the transfer portal a lot and recruit from there. And he's taken a lot of heat. He's taken a lot of heat. But he stood that storm, and you know what? He's still got one of the best college football teams in the country.
He does.
And
but
he
I think
stood
because
by
he goes from the beginning. He starts from the beginning recruiting. So he's already did his due diligence.
Yes, exactly.
So for our audience, do you want to give a synopsis of what that video was, or would you like for me to, or how would you like to propose this?
Let you go for it. I brought it up.
Oh, okay. So correct me when I go off path.
Okay.
His idea is that to build stability in programs to keep kids from hopping in and out and in and out. His idea was you get one free pass, you get to jump in, and that's it. So you get one free if your coach retires or gets a new job. You get a second one free. Otherwise, if you jump in, you have to sit a year out at the new school and learn the program again to build that continuum, to build the stability of the program, and then you get to play. Did I miss any of the key points?
No, those are the key points.
Okay.
And it'll cut down on the portal. And you know what? I'm cool with it because you've got to get ingratiated with the team. You can't do what Bill Belichick did at Carolina. Like, I mean, everybody's leaving. Everybody left. And how the current transfer portal works, it kind of makes it hard to be a fan of the team. Because you'd end up just wanting to be a fan of a player at some point.
So it feels like kids now see that men now. I don't know how you want to label it. Everybody's younger than me, so I'm going with kids.
The young men.
young men, see the grass is greener and I'm going there. That's kind of the general feel of the portal. Not
Well, and
necessarily what it was intended for, but the general feel
correct.
of the portal. There's
But I
like,
actually think it's fair. I actually think what he's saying is fair because if you came to that school as a freshman and you're like a sophomore, junior, you've went in and learned everything, then I believe that you should have access to be able to not just come in and knock somebody else out that's been there.
the other thing
You
he
know?
said was, oh, and like I had it and then I forgot. That it would also cut down on NIL money and agents going in and trying to renegotiate. So you come
Mhm.
in and you stay. We're
Mhm.
not going to play, oh, this team and this team and this team. No, you come in and stay. That was the other key point is it would eliminate every student trying to renegotiate their terms every year.
Right.
Right. Because it's
Which
not fair because
the time and energy that would be put into that should be put into the program itself and not trying to retain players.
correct.
My only thing, and I was telling Jen about this offline, is we had, and when I say this, I am speaking only by what I have been able to infer off what I've read. So I haven't dug deep enough, is what I'm telling you. We had a quarterback play for the national championship that graduated college 2 years ago. So, as a parent, as a fan of the sport, my question is how long are we going to allow students, kids, young men to be able to play till they get the right avenue or the right timing to go into the NFL draft? And when does it end being a college sport, but a college and turn into a college sponsorship recruiting program for the NFL? That's how I'm seeing it. Is like, okay, so we redshirt you, and then you play 1 year. You decide you want to jump. You jump. You go and you play another year, and you don't like where you jumped, and then you jump again, and you sit out a year. You still supposedly have 3 years of eligibility. We're going to have 28, 29, 30-year-old quarterbacks that are senior,
No.
and
And I think there
then
should
you're
be
no
I
longer
think
playing.
there should be a limit. There should be, I mean, I figure by 24, there should be a cutoff. If you came in at 18 and started, 24 should be the cutoff. Now, you do have some kids who don't go to college till they're 20. So they should have, you should have, but I think it should be a 6-year cap because some kids don't graduate for 5 years. So, I mean, after the 6 years, that should be it. Like, cut it
Right,
off.
because it's not fair. And
It used to
like
be
No.
Sherry and I were
5.
talking about this. Yeah.
It used to be 5, and it should go back to 5, in my
And
opinion.
that could be it. Yeah, that could be it too. Because here's the thing.
When did they change it?
There's
2020.
only so many spots. It happened in 2020 because of COVID.
That's right. Thank you.
Um, there's only so many spots in the NFL. We all know this. So we all know that
Mhm.
only so many people are gonna make it. And at this point, if you're a certain age, the NFL, unless you just are, Purdy or somebody, just on a whim, you're not going. Like,
Correct.
let's just be honest. Yes, there are those needle in a haystacks that end up being 27, 28, 29, somewhere around there, and getting into the NFL. Yes, absolutely, that happens. But at some point, we know there's only so many positions in a year.
But you're even at that age, you're not going first round because look at
Mm-mm.
Stetson Benson. He won 3 national title championship titles, and he was
Mhm.
supposed to be sitting on the bench all 3 of those years.
Mhm.
But he's an older quarterback because he went and served our country for a couple of
Correct.
years before going to school. And so, and
That makes
honestly, like
sense.
Georgia
But
did
that makes
not
sense.
want him starting, but he still took them. Flukes happened to the other quarterbacks. And to your point, there's only 96 quarterback positions in the NFL.
Something like
Well,
that.
is that count? No, because you've got to count the scout team or whatever. I mean, you're going to have those positions as well. So yeah, there's more out there, but you also have to know that you're constantly getting a new group of individuals that are coming into the NCAA. So at some point we have to say, okay, yes, you deserve a chance, but so do every male student that's coming in after you that plays football deserves a chance. So we don't sit here and play, you're 30, you finally have used all up your eligibility and you're going to go to the NFL. You're not going, it's just not.
You're not going straight to the NFL.
No.
Look how well that worked for Kerry Collins, you know?
No.
I mean,
and here's the other thing. What do we have? What is it? 2,000 colleges and universities in the states, something like that. So, I mean, let's think about this.
Hi, Candy.
Hey, Candy. So with 2,000, I mean, we think about all these students, all these male students that are trying to come into the NFL. So, yes. I get it. And yes, we do have the people who have because of COVID and they have the extra. But now with the kids with COVID, that's about running its course. It's almost run its course because of COVID. So, because my son is one of those, he plays soccer. It's where it's about that time where it'll run its course because of, so yeah, COVID was, it started 6 years ago.
So I think we need to go back to we covered those that were in school in COVID. We have covered that. We have to go back to where it is. Yep. Sorry about your bad luck. You got 5 years.
You got 5 years.
Wisely.
Okay, let's talk about let's talk about this coach placement.
Okay, I need to look this up. Huh?
It says a little interesting.
Hey, babe.
So I'm gonna just tell you guys that
you're supposed to be hot and single. Come on, Carrie. You're not
Atlanta pick. That Atlanta pick.
Why are they wanting?
I see it. I mean, they're your sub team.
No, they're not my sub team. No. Mm-mm. If I don't cheer for the Chiefs, I cheer for the Bears.
I know. I just like saying that to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little side eye with the Atlanta pick.
That looks like they're wanting to fail. Why are they bringing all the Browns coaches down? It didn't work in Cleveland. Now I realize you can go other places and things be successful.
Not Atlanta.
But why do you pull the entire like, hey, it didn't work up there. Let's try it down here.
Atlanta is not the place to try that out.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this: Atlanta implodes their year every year. Every year, they've had a few exceptions, but they're very few. And even then, they blew a very gigantic lead in the Super Bowl.
They did. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna be an interesting come August. It's gonna be interesting.
Now, here's my question: how did the Steelers go from Mike Tomlin to Mike McCarthy?
It's easy because they only had a limited budget, so they had the mic already, so that it takes less time.
See, I really wanted Megan's point on that perspective on that, and then I know that. So I will say that I'm really happy for Joe Brady because he truly, when he was the OC here in Carolina, he got shafted, but he was working, of course, with Tool. So, I'm happy for Joe Brady.
I'm happy for him. And I said this in another chat. I was incredibly impressed when in mid-year he was given the OC position with the Bills and it went from lackluster to amazing. I mean, I was like, why couldn't we played the Bills before Brady took over as OC? Because it would have been an easy pass for us that year.
Right.
Luck of the draw, right?
Right.
My concern is this. What happens if they don't go to the Super Bowl next year? Or what if they don't go to the Super Bowl in 2 years? Is it because of him? Is he going to be the scapegoat? because
Probably.
that's the reason why. That's the reason why they had the open spot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a hard thing to surmount.
Yeah.
That's my only concern is that they've already made the statement that it's Super Bowl or bust. How many years is he going to get the opportunity to get there?
So here's my question. What's going to happen next year? I mean, do you think Patrick's going to be back next year, Carrie? Done. My Chiefs Queens.
I think so.
I think that we'll see a united offense again. And here's why.
Eric Bemeny?
Definitely.
Because Mahomes had said this before they even, there was a lot of talk about Nagy going to any place else, or Nagy or Nagy or whatever, however I say it.
Annoying. Let's go with annoying, because he annoys me that he's coaching in the NFL.
The bald-headed dude. So Patrick had said on a podcast, we need someone that is inspiring, comes in with new information, and holds people accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The reason why previous players that were on the Chiefs did not like Bieniemy is he held them accountable.
Oh, definitely. That was their biggest complaint was he was holding people accountable and he wasn't accepting excuses. His idea is you're in the NFL. There's no excuses.
So I'm not saying that we're going to be back at the Super Bowl, although I would not be upset. I'm saying you're going to see an inspired offense again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
They have to, with the talent that they have there, they have to start doing something. I mean, that had to happen. And they did not fire Baldy. They just did not renew. They just did not renew his contract.
Yeah.
And he knew that before the season was over, that his contract was not going to be renewed because they were already talking about which head coaching positions. If he didn't get a head coaching, he would be looking for another place to be an OC. That was being said way before the season ever ended.
And I was in a chat and they were talking about Eric, the enemy, coming back. And I was like, can we just beg him? Like, can we just apologize? Like, we are so sorry. But can you please forgive us? We need you. Like, let's just be honest. We need you. So, I mean, and the writing was on the wall that we needed him.
The only other person I had kind of been interested in and wish that we could have done is bring Cliff in as OC and put Bieniemy in as running back or wide receiver room, which that would have worked too because we have a new offensive staff coming in.
Correct.
Because we had already let go of everybody.
Oh yeah.
So here's my wackadoodle question. How long until Shanahan is let go?
For some reason, I feel like that's going to be not anytime soon.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be at the end of next season if they don't make it back.
No.
I don't think so.
No, because now they're looking at the power. They're going to take the theories out there of all the injuries being close to the power plant, and the GM and Shanahan are very close and unified force on that.
It'll be a while.
And Shanahan took the head coaching after asking whoever their GM is if he would be there as well. So it was a paired coming in. I actually watched, and I can see his face, but I can't think of his name, the GM of the 49ers on Pat McAfee, and he told that story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can just see it. I don't know why, because at the end of the day, it's not the general manager's decision.
They'll lose both.
It's really not.
I just still don't. I still don't think it's going to be anytime soon.
Yeah, they'll either lose. They're willing to get rid of both, or they're not going to get rid of any.
Fair.
That's my 50-cent.
Well, and that's what should happen. You get rid of both and you bring in a new coach and a new GM at the same time to grow together. And I get that. But I don't know why. I just kind of have a feeling like if Shanahan doesn't do it, then because then we look at Trent Williams. If you're going to blame everything on that, then Trent Williams, he's not in. He's still in remission from cancer, and he'll probably never play again. And I'm sure this man is that man paying extra for blood work from doctors he actually trusts after he was screwed over so bad in DC.
And see, that leads me back to the Bills, where they have promoted within, and the owner had already thrown all of the coaching staff underneath the bus in a press conference about was it Williams? No, what was there? Cole, somebody that the running back that they drafted 2 years in 24, so 2 years ago. And he said it was the coaches pressuring the GM to pull him back first round as opposed to later in the rounds. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic in the Bills to watch and see what happens. So are they getting ready to be the next Woody Johnson and the Jets is my question.
No, because the Jets are still going to jet, and they just need to go ahead and admit that they want to move to London. I mean, New Jersey just needs 2 teams anyway. I mean, 1 team anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do we think of Joe Lombardi being fired today from the Denver Broncos?
Interesting move.
And Jordan, if you made me defend your head coach again.
Very interesting.
I want to know what happened because in 3 short years, God, this pains me. Sean Payton has turned that organization and that culture around. And y'all know how much I despise that man. So for me to compliment him, But Jordan, remember the good he's done for your team because he also got you your newest favorite quarterback. Now, that being said, I think it was just a cop-out.
Someone had to fall for that, and they decided the OC was the one. Couldn't be that it just didn't work out for them.
Right.
That was a shock. I actually was like, I told Rob, holy, guess what just happened when it came across my phone? That was wild to me.
I know, it was crazy, crazy.
Real wild. That was real.
Hey, we could give him an AG. We got a bald-headed dude that they could.
Okay, so what do you guys think about Belichick?
Interesting. He couldn't pull 40 or 50 votes to get in as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Who's holding out on him?
I want to know.
I want to know why they're. I don't like him. I mean, I like him now because I've got to know him after he was the no longer coaching the NFL, and he's very intelligent. Has a lot of good ideas. I mean, I was impressed. Not gonna lie. So, why? What is out there, or what don't we know that wouldn't get him 40 votes?
Yeah.
Is that
I don't understand what happened there.
Is that because
I don't understand either.
Deflategate and Spygate and Tailgate and whatever else another gate they want to give to him? Or is that what it is?
Deflategate only became inflated because of Spygate and because the NFL never properly penalized the Patriots for that.
Correct. And that could very well be it.
Maybe. But
that's the only thing I can think
that's
of.
Good. Because honestly, Deflategate didn't bother me because those balls are already heavy when they're coming into your hand. They were frozen. Correct. Like, did anybody with a sense of decency as a human being actually have a problem with that? Because it was helping out both sides. Like, literally, it was helping both teams by warming the things up. Like, honestly. The thingies. Sorry.
The thing. You know what? Here's my thing. It's his first year. Doesn't mean that next year he won't get voted in. It is the first year. but I think some people still kind of hold that incident, the whole thing, and the way it came out. And I think that might be part of it, that people haven't moved forward from that.
It's
Um,
just kind of wild because that's kind of an honor to be able to say you're a first ballot Hall of Famer,
hmm yeah,
especially with the legacy that he had. But that legacy is also tainted by
yeah,
scandal.
it's,
So
yeah, a lot of
Wait,
scandal.
and here's one thing. So on that same token, if we're saying that it's because of Spygate, why isn't Steve Smith, who is the one who figured out Spygate in the middle of the 2004 Super Bowl, why isn't he inducted in the Hall of Fame yet?
Yeah.
haven't
He
greased the
got the
right hand.
numbers. He got the
Hasn't greased
digits.
the right hands. He doesn't have see, that's where this voting thing is like getting a job. It's like winning scholarships based on your writing. All of these things that if there's a name or if there's a way they can see who you are prior
hmm
to reviewing it can change the outcome.
Yeah.
Right.
So they don't like you. They vote on, instead of blind vote. And I don't know that you could do that, but when you let human emotion into a situation,
hmm
any emotion into the situation, it takes away the validity or the
Mhm.
ability to get things done.
Right. Right.
Yeah. All right. So we can change our opinions next week. But round robin, y'all. Since Dawn is going to the Super Bowl, Carrie and I cannot go to familial situations. But we're going next year, darn it. God, I missed the Super
Okay.
Bowl. But
I'm gonna miss
so
you.
I'm gonna
Like I
miss you
have cried over
too.
this, but there's a reason. There is always a reason
Yes,
that things have to change, and
there
I'm
is.
okay.
There is. There definitely is. So yes.
And so, okay, Dawn, do you have the Patriots or the Seahawks?
My cousin's gonna kill me because he's a Seahawks fan. And I've never really liked the Patriots because of Belichick and Brady, but I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I
Carrie?
have I have gotten on the Sam Darnold thing. I don't know. I think that because he has had so many
He's run the
passive,
gamut.
huh?
He's run the gamut in the NFL. He has been totally with the wrong coaches.
Yeah,
Steve Wilkes came in, changed it around
yeah.
for him. Then
I
the
actually
coaches
picked
in
up.
Minnesota.
I called Seattle in the Super Bowl. I did put the Texans. I didn't realize C.J. Stroud was going to be the quarterback for the defense.
hmm
I thought he was going to be the quarterback for his offense. So because that Texan defense is amazing, but
It
CJ
is.
was apparently playing for the other team's defense. I don't know
I
why.
think he got stage right. I really do. Or he had the yips.
I hope he comes back next year and proves me wrong with
Because he's
my
really
thoughts.
good. He really is good.
Yeah.
He is, but I chose Seattle and Texans the last week of the season.
hmm
So I'm going to stick with Seattle. And I chose Seattle then because I'm like, at this point, I'm kind of team Darnold. He's had everything else done against him. This is his time to shine.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And so I'm conflicted because, like Carrie, this is Sam Darnold's time. I
hmm
actually hope Sam Darnold gets MVP at the NFL honors. I
hmm
really do. Because this is a guy who was drafted to not even arguably, the worst team in the league, who did quarterback carousel. Then he was
hmm
sent to Carolina, who under Matt Toole, we were doing quarterback carousel too. Sam
Right.
actually told the GM and the owner of the Jets not to send him to Charlotte. He was like, "This is a mistake. This will derail my career. Please don't do it." Sam has never once spoken bad about the Carolina Panthers. whenever he's been asked about it, and I asked him a question, he was very PC, very polite in his answer. And I have a lot of respect for him. That being said, I've also
You are,
interviewed Drake May multiple times.
you are a Drake
Allison
May.
and I have been on the Drake May bandwagon for what, 4 or 5 years now? Like while he was still at Carolina. So, and I've said so many times, Drake is him. Drake is that dude. Like he is the GOAT of his draft class. Truly he is. Probably last year's draft class too. And so I'm torn, but I really do. I feel, and I may change next week, but I think that it might be the Seahawks. But I might change.
I may change. I may get there on
No,
Sunday and have a feeling and be like, yeah.
right. And
But
I give up. I give up.
right now, I just feel like, and not that the Seahawks don't want it just as much as the Patriots. But I think at the end of the day, I think the Patriots are gonna outplay them.
I think
I
they
really,
might, because we
and I
haven't
don't, here's
seen
the
Drake
thing.
go against Sam.
I don't
Well,
think they're
the other
gonna
thing,
win by a big spread. I actually
Correct.
think it's gonna be by like 3 points. I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be big. I think it's gonna come down to the end at 3 points.
so
Um,
the other thing I'm going to say is Drake May we had some fantastic games because of him this last season. Fantastic games to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Postseason, he has not brought those fantastic games for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Although there was he hadn't played up to the same level. The lights are brighter. The pressure is greater there. I get
And
it.
the snow was heavier.
But even before the
Literal
snow,
snow, weather, inclement weather.
well, no, I'm talking even all postseason. The game before that, he and CJ Stroud were playing, let's pitch the ball to the other team. The turnovers were there. So he is that dude.
Yeah.
But
And
I
it's
do
his first
not
time
think,
under the spotlight.
but I think after watching the NFC Championship game, I even said again in another chat, I think the NFC is winning the Super Bowl this year. Whichever team, this was by halftime. I'm like, whoever has to go up against one of these teams, we have not seen that in the postseason that the AFC has a strong enough team to match that. That doesn't mean they can't. It just hasn't been on display.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for you too, because this is one of the years that the Chiefs are not in it. Do you feel like, I know, but do you feel like it's not as exciting this year?
I like it more.
Okay.
Just because it's different.
You know my answer. The funny thing is everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so glad the Chiefs are not in it." And every game we hear, no, I'm saying everyone.
Yeah,
we've had quotes,
I've had people say that.
Yeah, the haters.
So
everyone. We're so glad the Chiefs are not in it. Every game. Every game I watch, especially in the AFC run. Not as much of the NFC, but then we did hear some times that they threw out Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So as much as all the pundits, all the fan bases did not want the Chiefs in postseason, they had been a constant conversation point.
Yes. They've not only been a constant conversation, there has been people saying it doesn't seem as exciting, even though it's like a love-hate relationship that people have with the Chiefs, but it's not as, it's like, it's not that yay, or it doesn't have that, I don't know. I don't know, it just doesn't have that same feel.
I think that there's not the juggernaut from the AFC as we had kind of anticipated. And the Chiefs, Chiefs were this year were not the juggernaut.
Yeah, we weren't.
We knew that. We saw that.
We knew that.
We saw that opening game. So, right. But I feel like the NFC have had the stronger teams consistently this year than the AFC. And
I
maybe that's
agree.
because the AFC is finally leveling out and being more competitive across the board. And NFC is just getting to that point. Because
Well,
I don't know what it is, but it just did not feel like there was as much on the AFC side because even when I was looking at all the ones that were left, I'm like, okay, maybe the Bills can, but they had suspect defense. They were having injuries, and the ways they
knew
were
that wasn't gonna
winning were
I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
well. But that was the team that potentially, and so who could have gone? Who had the season and continually and playing the teams out there that were Super Bowl caliber. Again, the Chiefs not there. That stepping that aside, who else that was out there? So the Pats have played for the first time across the Mississippi River for the championship game. The first time this season they crossed the Mississippi River. Okay. So they're going to cross it the second time. But who else in the Texans went on a run because of their defense. And yes, defense wins championships, but not when your offense gives the ball away. So there's just looking at it, Jaguars, maybe, but they didn't get past the Bills. So why would they be able to pass anybody else? So I'm saying that I have gone
they
through
came
this.
close to getting past the Bills.
They
The
came
Bills
close,
got
but
really lucky.
but they didn't get there.
They didn't. And what saved the Bills was the very thing the Bills are trying to ban. The tush foot.
Ironically. Yeah, ironically.
Right. They always trying to ban it for everybody else, but that it's okay for them.
Yeah.
How's that play out in the real world? Oh, wait, we won't go there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just don't think that the AFC had the juggernaut team this year. I think the NFC have had the juggernauts.
I think it was really interesting. Go ahead, Jen.
Oh, go ahead, Don. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I was just going to say, I think it's ridiculous that so many people will sit there and say that the NFC South is not a strong football decision.
No, it's really.
I mean,
I don't know why they would say that.
I don't either, but it's getting annoying.
Well, I think with your coach, when you were in the coaching carousel, and that division was kind of circling the drain as well. But I do not believe that's where you guys are now. I don't believe that.
I agree with that.
I think that they're all. Every team in your division is fighting, scrapping, and making a name for themselves. So, no, I don't. I think at one time, yes, that was probably, but no.
And guess what?
And I'll say
2 weeks from today, we're all starting from scratch.
Exactly. I'm also going to say this to Baker. Baker, stop talking smack. Just stop, because it's not a good look.
He won't.
It's a bad look on him.
That's been his MO the entire time he's been through NCAA on up.
Yes. And here's the catch. You talk all this smack and you haven't proved it.
Back it up is all. If you're gonna talk smack, back it up.
He has.
No.
He went to the Super Bowl with the Bucks.
That was Brady.
I was at that game. Yes, baby. I was at that game.
No, I know Brady took them. Hold on.
The Bucks haven't been back since Brady was there. They were in the postseason and they went up against the Eagles.
Yeah, I knew they were in the postseason.
But they didn't go to the Super Bowl.
It was 21.
Because the 49ers took that spot.
It was in 21. He was at Cleveland.
He was in the postseason and ran up against us.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, yeah, he has not. Yeah. So, because I was at that Super Bowl, that was the cardboard cutouts. So, it's like you're not getting to the big dance, so stop.
Right.
Either back it up or back it off.
Right. Stop.
And I'm also going to reiterate what I've said all season. Tua, shut your pie hole when it comes to Cam, because the only record of his you've broken is how many concussions you have. Just saying.
Tua needs to take his knocks and step out of
it's time to retire.
It's time to go. because they
Very
showed
much
him trying to hype up his huddle, and I was like,
he lost the
"Yo,
locker room.
team, we got to go win." But no inflection in his voice. "Yo, team, we got to go win. Let's do
Yeah,
this for
he
each
lost the
other."
locker room, I think.
I'm
I
like,
think Tua's become carcinogenic.
I don't think Tua was cut out for the NFL. He had the talent. I don't think his body was. I don't think his body was able to, because he was already fragile. He'd already had a lot of, a lot of broken, and I don't think he's a leader of men. And that is not a knock.
No.
Yeah,
My
some
son is
people just aren't
my
leaders.
son is a leader of men, and the reason why I know this is I've worked for him. I watch him take people that are not impassioned and do something. And my son is successful because he has that innate ability to lead others.
Right. And
His
some
mother
people can and
doesn't.
some people can't.
He does, and that's
His
awesome.
mama pushes people to do what they're scared to do, though, which is a trait in and of itself.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dawn, did she ever tell you that the reason why we started our podcast was because I said we were starting it?
No, she
Because
never
she
told
and
me.
I had picked out a name. We had picked out a name. We decided to bring Megan on. And then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, Carrie's in like our group chats. Hey, we're going live on this day. And I'm like, what the heck, Carrie? So I'm glad she did that.
See, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
your superpower.
Yeah, she's a leader too. So hush
That's
it,
your
ma'am.
superpower. Yes, that's your superpower.
All right. That's not a pretty face on you. Give me the pretty face back.
Oh, oh. You
All
guys
right,
are a
ladies,
mess.
we are over. I've had a blast with y'all tonight.
So have
I'm sorry
I.
we didn't get to hoops, but we'll chat in our group chat. And if anybody has any suggestions, let us hit us up.
And I will
And
try my best tomorrow. Next Tuesday, I will try to go live with you guys next Tuesday, but I will be at the Pro Bowl, so I'll try to.
Oh, if
do
you
it
can just
there.
log in and say, "Look where I am."
And
I
we're
will
gonna
do my
need
best.
content, Miss Dawn, okay? I'll
I
send
will
you the
get
info.
content. Yes, send me what I need to do, and I will get content. But I
Okay.
will try my best to log in on Tuesday, right before the Pro Bowl, because since it'll be a couple of hours, and I'll try to keep you guys all posted. And yeah,
We do want to
Um,
say that Candy is in
Mobile.
Mobile. I was like,
Mobile.
she's somewhere. She's in Alabama to cover the Senior Bowl. So we'll have that firsthand experience coming in
Yes.
back next week as well. So we'll have that to fill in or to catch up with. I am super proud of my girls, and that would be Megan, Candy, Dawn, and Jen. I have not been able to do as many things as they have, and I look up to them and admire them every time. So my happy story is going to be that I am surrounded by 4 uber professional women that are able to get to the events and able to put our name out there. So we have a platform and we have valuable information to pass along. And I appreciate
And you are
ladies.
going to be next.
Oh,
Yes.
I've already said I'm going next to the Super Bowl next year.
Yes, doing Super Bowl next year. I'm holding her
You
to
are
it.
next. You are
I'm next.
You're
I'm
about
next.
to wait. All I can tell you is rest up, because that whole week is craziness. So
It
rest
is.
up.
There will not be a lot of sleep because we'll be
No.
busting our butts.
No,
We'll be yeah.
there's no sleep. There's about you get
None.
about 4 or 5 hours. It's
I
tops.
mean, that's
Top
what I
5
get
is a
in.
lot. No.
That's my normal life anyway at this
Okay,
point.
wait. Let me rephrase that. You get 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours after you've done 30K steps plus and all the other. Yeah.
Yep.
Rest up, get ready. Get ready for all of it, because it's about to be a wild ride. And of course, one of my favorite seasons is going to be starting real soon. It's going to be golf. So, yeah. So rest up so you can be on your journey with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, you're coming. All right. Thank you, everybody who was in the chat.
Love
Thank
you
you guys.
guys.
Love you. Candy, we miss you. Megan, we miss you. And Dawn, you can go live. You can join us next week. And I'm going to text you later tonight too, because I just thought of something I want to make sure you have for yourself.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks for,
Hey.
as always, to our audience for joining in and being a part of our success and feeling our success with us, because we enjoy you. Until next week.
Yes. Bye.